Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for joining us tonight. We're here for the JV boys game. Tip-off at 5 o'clock. Just made it live. Opening tip won by the Cavaliers. Cavaliers moving around the perimeter. Baseline drive by number 32. Barry Bowen cuts him off. Pass back to the top through the hands of 30. You get the program here. Cam Marin's back with us today after fighting some sickness yesterday. Schumacher over to Barrett Bowen on the right wing. Hinterleiter on the left side, back to the top to reset. Titus Clevenger to the baseline. Short corner for Bowen. Cam Marins cuts in, and a nice set by the Cougars, 2-0. Cougars in the full court press. 32 still trying to get to the program here. Timeout called by the Cavaliers. All right, after the timeout, there's 6-minute quarters tonight, and I didn't get that clock set to the right time. So let me work on that right now as the Cavaliers are in their half court. There's actually 4:41 left here in the first quarter. Cavaliers inbounding underneath. Schumacher gets a hand on the ball and fight for the jump. Cougars have the arrow. Number 44, that is Anthony Terry. Marins picks up the dribble in the quarter, being defended by Terry. Wild pass, Schumacher is able to get the loose ball, gets out to Clevenger into the short corner. Back up to Bowen, back to Clevenger in the corner. Cut by Marins, back to Clevenger, out to Schumacher for three. Off the front of the rim, he's able to get his own rebound. Back up top to Bowen. Bowen all the way in the corner for Hinterleiter. Steps into the paint and rolls around the rim. Rebound pulled down by number 32. That's Goody, Sam Goody. Goody goes baseline. Bowen, nice job defending, loses the ball to Clevenger. Clevenger to Hinterleiter all the way in for the easy layup for the Cougars. 4-0 the score. Cougars stay in the press. Goody ahead to number 33, Mokhtar. Actually, that's definitely not Mokhtar. 33 JV, Josh Young. Ball deflected. Young almost had a basket there, rolled around the rim. Cleared by the Cougars. Clevenger over to Schumacher on the right wing. Bowen flashes into the paint. Backdoor for Marins, all the way out for Hinterleiter on the near side. Back to Marins in the paint, and nice finish. Another good passing sequence by the Cougars. Goody ahead to Young. Young had it, couldn't quite control it, able to get it back, but took away the threat. Number 20 is Farley. Three-pointer comes up short by number 30, Brentley Terry. Cam Marins pushing ahead. Hinterleiter for three, and he got it. Terry tries to split the double. Foul call on Schumacher as he got some contact on the arm. Back to the action. Inside to Young. Kicks it out to number 32, Goody. Trenton Farley tries to enter it in, out of bounds back to the Cougars. Clevenger, Marins, and Bowen check out as Horton, Smathers, and Reether check in. Hinterleiter and Schumacher. Let's see, I'm sorry, Schumacher checked out as well. Bruggeman checked in. Reether, good bounce pass into Smathers on the cut. And the short corner pass is working well for the Cougars early on. Number 32, Sam Goody, tries to make the pass down low, but nobody is there to receive it. Out of bounds back to the Cougars. Hinterleiter to Reether in the corner. Smathers from the short corner. Rolls around both sides of the rim. Evan Horton on the backside gets the rebound. Gets it to Bruggeman. Bruggeman loses his balance and throws it away to Brentley Terry. Smathers deflects, stolen by Bruggeman, quickly ahead to Reether. Reether spins. Rebound by Farley. Farley back to the top for Terry. Horton went for the steal. Able to get it inside. Number 44, Anthony Terry. Goody in the short corner. Back to Anthony Terry. Puts the dribble down. Gets his own rebound and draws the foul. Sophomore 5'9", Anthony Terry goes to the line for 2 free throws. Off to the right on the first. Misses the second, rebound by Smathers. Into the corner for Reether. All the way across for Horton. One more to Hinterleiter. Into the paint. Gets it back to Reether in the corner for three. And he got it. Cougars now lead 14-0. TJ in the front court, 15 seconds to play in the first quarter. 6-minute quarters tonight for the JV. Goody on the right side, being defended by Reether. Back across to Terry. Find Anthony Terry down low. Comes up short on the shot attempt and knocked away by Bruggeman. Out of bounds. That does it for the first quarter of the JV game. Yeah, you like to claim my property is yours. I've noticed that about you. You're like one of them neighbors. Right here. This is my new stand.
This is the one you have a portable?
Yeah.
So this is the same one you got?
Well, no, just this.
Oh, just that piece?
The headset piece is new.
So it's like a piece a week, right?
Yeah, exactly. Josh Quaddy joining me in the booth.
Good to be here supporting our JV boys tonight. Came in a little bit in the first quarter, see the score, and I like it.
6-minute quarters here for the JV game. I got live just as we were tipping off, so I'm kind of fighting to get organized, but I think we're good now. Crumrine with the rebound, throws it ahead to Horton. Smathers to Reether in the corner. Up top to Horton. Back to Horton at the top. Inside to Reether. 12-foot jumper off the back of the rim, and rebound by the Cavaliers.
Yeah, that's the kind of shot you want in the middle of the paint whenever they're running that 2-3 zone where they got that middle so low underneath.
Big guy Young able to get position. Josh Young, the freshman, puts in the first basket for the Cavaliers. Smathers at the elbow. Out to Horton, thought about the three. Over to Reether. Inside to Smathers, floater. Crumrine gets the rebound, tries to put it up. Smathers with the follow.
I was pretty sure they would call foul on that first one. But with that lead, sometimes you don't get the favorable calls.
Ball ahead to Young, and Young finishes 2 in a row.
Yeah, 4 points here in the second quarter after scoring none in the first.
Reether over to Schumacher. Ball into Horton. Back to Reether for three. Too strong. Rebound pulled down by number 20, Farley. Goody back to the top to Farley. Looking inside for Young. Crumrine defending.
Oh, no foul called there either. Oh.
Smathers goes to the floor, and foul called on the Cavaliers.
Really? Okay. Kind of fell over here. Here we got the starting five back. Good to see Cam. He was sick yesterday and get to play the game last night against Verona. Good to see him back in the lineup.
Hinterleiter over to Clevenger on the right side. Bowen at the top. One more to Hinterleiter on the left. Schumacher to Bowen. Up top to Clevenger. Over to Schumacher on the left side into the short corner for Marins. Finds Bowen on the cut into the paint. Back to Clevenger in the short corner. And rebound pulled down by Goody.
Yeah, good pass. Looked like Titus just hesitated a little bit. If he was going to drive or shoot, maybe threw off a little bit of his timing.
Young kicks it back out to Goody. Farley for three. Good box out by Marins. Rebound in the transition. Clevenger has a lane. Takes it all the way in for the basket.
I don't know if 20 got crossed up or just fell out on his own. Titus didn't make any contact with him. A good finish.
Good, he gets caught in the trap.
Don't foul, boys. Nice.
Bowen's able to knock the ball away. Inside to Hinterleiter, back to Bowen.
Oh.
Goes baseline, and blocking foul called on Goody.
So good to see the pace pick up a little bit early in the second quarter. The Cougars were kind of slowing it down. I think you've talked about that before. Whenever we're playing pretty strong, pretty dominant basketball, you tend to let your foot off the gas and just play not your type of basketball to be a good sport.
Yeah, it's the posture more than anything. Like we say we want to slow it down. Well, that doesn't mean you let up, though, right?
Yep.
You can play intentionally deliberate, but still strong with the ball, still athletic. And that's sometimes hard to do as a human. Clevenger gets it inside to Bowen. Over to Hinterleiter on the left side. Baseline drive, kicks it back to Schumacher. Clevenger to Hinterleiter from the elbow. Backside rebound by Schumacher. Goes for the tip drill and doesn't get control. Rebound pulled down by Young, but he's immediately trapped. And traveling called on Young.
Yeah, good pressure, good recognition by the Cougars to trap that so quickly, especially that's their big, right? He doesn't have a good outlet. He's kind of stuck.
Clevenger into Hinterleiter on the left side. Dribbles back to the top. Going back to Hinterleiter. Over to Clevenger. Into Marins in the short corner.
Nice.
Schumacher on the cut. Well defended by Terry. Rebound pulled down by the Cavaliers into transition. Goody out ahead.
Ooh. Oh,
Draws the
and
foul
one.
and one.
Yeah, I like that play by Brandon. I mean, they're making that cut through the middle of the lane, so they're getting the ball in the short corner, and then from the top of the key cuts through, but they're cutting through into traffic.
Yeah.
And so he pushed through a tough shot, just didn't roll. Yeah, that other end, Titus is coming up for the block, grazing his hand a little bit.
Goody makes the end one, 18-7. Ball ahead to Clevenger. Back to Bowen. To Marins. Bowen wide open. Over to Clevenger on the left wing. See, this type of offense just drives me crazy. Why are we taking a dribble here? Pass the ball. The pass is there. Take the pass.
Right. The speed to get the ball around the outside is through passing, not dribbling. Ooh, good-looking shot.
Rebound pulled down by Brentley Terry for the Cavaliers.
The Cavaliers eking back at this lead the Cougars had.
Farley, ball knocked away by Bowen, will stay Cavaliers ball. And the Cougars want a timeout.
Yeah, I mean, really, I can't remember what it was at the beginning of the second quarter, the score.
14-0.
Yeah, so a little bit of a run here. A 7-4 run here in the second quarter. Yeah, you're talking about, you know, if you're trying to pass the ball along the perimeter to create some type of flex in their defense, in their zone, right? Yeah, that one dribble just allows the whole zone to adjust.
Yeah, I mean, it's exactly what we did against Greenwood on Saturday, is that we did this perimeter passing. And if every time you get the pass, you look inside, then put a dribble down, then make the next pass, you never create a mismatch. You never create an overload. And so that's what I'm seeing right here, is that swing back to the opposite wing is wide open, and that causes the defense to have to chase back. Then you have, when the defense is recovering, then you have openings.
Yeah, I do appreciate, you know, I feel pretty strong that we have a talent, more talent than the Cavaliers this game, but they've been pretty disciplined on defense.
All right, back to the action after the timeout. Ball into the Cavaliers, number 30, Terry. Brentley Terry. Farley back to Terry. Well defended by Clevenger.
Ooh.
Gets it inside to 35 radius. I'm sorry, that's
Titus.
Stremmel.
Oh, nice block. Oh.
Foul called on Brueggemann.
Yeah, Nolan, he got the ball clearly. You could hear it clear as day, but I think maybe they called the contact with the body.
Terry at the line for two, misses the first.
So their big checks back in here.
Josh Young, the 6'3" freshman. Terry makes the second. Kickers quickly ahead. Clevenger into the corner.
Oh, man.
Trap comes and stolen away. Farley ahead to Goody. Goody drives in. Young and Marins fight for the rebound. Cam Marins pulls it away. Innerlighter out on the run.
Nice
Good
step.
Euro step through and finish.
Yeah, great transition. Cam to rip that ball free and get it down the court, and that's a tough Euro step through. So
Kickers
well done.
Triple team.
Oh, that. Ooh.
Brueggemann gets the block.
Nice. Left-handed block.
Goody recovers the ball, and another foul call on Brueggemann. I think that's going to go against Brueggemann anyway.
Yeah, I was wondering if that's on Marins. Yeah, that's on Nolan.
Third foul on the Cougars of the quarter. 14 seconds to play. 20-8 the score in this JV game. We have 6-minute quarters. Playing a full game, though.
Yeah, Nolan with his third foul is going to get a breather so he doesn't pick up one more, which is 14 seconds left in the first half.
Second free throw by Goody. And it's good, E.
Nice. I bet that's a first for him. Oh, look at that shot.
For three.
Boom. Oh, just
Look
short.
good from here. It comes up a little short. Into transition. Terry all the way in. Hinterlander gets a hand on it.
Hand on it and his, yeah. Definitely a foul there on that one. But good hustle by both Hinterlander and Clevenger to get back and just make that shot more difficult.
There's 1.2 on the clock.
Yeah, he's sending his boys back.
I always like when a coach gives the other team a chance to get the easy rebound.
Right. Well, now we can launch the ball in. There you go.
Ball into Marins.
Oh.
And a little too strong.
Too strong.
Used to the college-sized court.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, 10-point lead going into half. We have 8 minutes on the halftime clock. We'll send you through the first half recap and be back for the second half. We have 3 games tonight. The varsity girls play after this, after a senior ceremony. And then we'll finish off the nightcap with the varsity boys. All right, we are back, ready for the third quarter. Cougars have the arrow.
Is this the guys that started the first?
No.
Okay.
Reether for 3, and he
Oh,
nails it
good
right off the
shot.
bat.
Good shot. Way to start the second half. That was a pretty shot. Oh, wow.
Terry, he's used to playing on the college court also.
Baseball or basketball? He thought somebody was way down there.
Ball ahead to Reether on the right side, back up to Smathers.
Ooh, shuffled his feet a little bit, got away with it.
Smathers inside, Krumrine taps it back to him. Ball deflected, Reether's there to get it. Back to Horton at the top.
Nice. Yeah, good shot. Nice pump fake just to throw the defender off just a little bit for a good floating shot.
Terry ahead to number 44. That's Anthony Terry, Simonley brothers.
Or Cousins.
I don't think they allow cousins at TJ. Only brothers. Goody for 3.
There is some brothers here.
Rebound pulled down by Horton out to Smathers. Yeah, if you're a cousin, you have to go to new heights.
Right.
Marins to Horton, finds
nice
Marins
flash.
back in the cut. Over to Smathers for
Yeah,
3
he'll
in the
shoot
corner. They got it.
Oh, good shooting. Man, Cougars started off hot from range.
Brentley Terry, all the way down court, gets cut off and throws it away to Horton.
But this time he was underneath the rim. Oh, nice step through. That's a
Marins,
tough shot.
tip drill by Smathers.
Yeah, that's great. Man, I always love when you come out, you got a lead, you come out in the second half, and you kind of demoralize the team quickly. You're setting a tone for what they should expect, you know?
Yeah, because it was 20 to 10 at half. We've scored 10 straight, 30 to 10.
Yeah. They played a. I don't say they played a better second quarter than us, but they scored more points than we did in the second quarter.
Yeah.
And so you go as a coach in the halftime and like, hey guys, this isn't out of our hands, all this kind of stuff, and then the Cougars come out just playing lights out. And so TJ's coach has to take a timeout to try to slow that momentum down. It's exactly where you want to be as the Cougars. You're going to see full court press here.
After
Playing into that trap.
Farley gets the dribble down. Ball ahead to Young. One more into Anthony Terry.
Oh.
Reether from behind blocks it away.
Nice.
Cougars in transition.
Oh.
Marins through contact, gets his own rebound. Looking for a path. Gets it to Smathers in the corner for 3. Marins another offensive rebound. Out to Horton for 3.
Oh.
And this time Goody pulls down the rebound for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, good looking shots.
Down low for Young. And Young puts it in.
Strong play by Young just to go up into the contact. As a freshman, you think you're going to see him maybe for a few years.
Back out to Marins, all the way across for Evan Horton for 3.
Yeah.
And he got it.
Can't give Evie that much time. Good pass, good find.
Goody gets
Nice.
trapped. Reether's able to steal ahead to Marins. Tough pass into Smathers, he's able to get it. Out to Krumrine.
So that pass in, is that the two-handed chest pass, the bounce pass, or the over-the-head pass? Which one is that? That's the twisting hook over-the-head pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. And 5 for 5 substitution for the Cougars after that errant pass.
I've been using that in the broadcast, the errant pass.
I've heard.
Goody on the near side, back to Farley. Over to Brentley Terry.
backcourt.
Schumacher and Clevenger cut him off.
Nice.
Terry throws it off Schumacher's
Good hands.
almonds.
Good hands by Brand Almonds. That's your son, so you can talk about almonds. That was actually good hands by Brandon as he chucked it into his leg. And he was able to hang on to it. Oh.
Ball between the legs of Briggerman, but he gets it back. Schumacher to Clevenger. Back to Schumacher on the left wing, and timeout by the Cougars. Schumacher is just
putting a substitution
struggling a
in
little
there.
bit.
Yeah, that happens. What'd you say? They were when you get hit where?
The Twiggenberries.
New Heights Christian Academy here. Keeping it PG for your viewing pleasure.
Whoops, I erroneously credited that timeout to the Cavaliers, but it should go to the Cougars. Each team with 3 timeouts remaining.
Brandon catching his breath on the sideline.
That does seem like a fairly dirty play to throw it at a guy's midsection when you're being trapped.
Yeah. If that was his aim, absolutely. I don't know if that was his aim or not.
Bowen on the right side. Clevenger into the corner. Dribbles it back to Bowen at the top.
Nice.
Horton to Clevenger. Back to Bowen. Good next pass by Hinderleiter. Rebound pulled down by Anthony Terry for the Cavaliers.
I both appreciate this offense, and it drives me crazy too, because you see the penetration that the guys can get pretty easily, and then they back it out and pass it out. They were to drive just a few more steps in, it would flex the defense even a little bit more.
Horton for 3 in the corner, and he nails it.
Cougars shooting so great from range this second half.
Anthony Terry trying to get through Bowen, and foul called. I believe that's going to go on Clevenger. As he poked his hand in there.
I feel like Titus deserves a nickname. The Gnat.
Keep working on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the idea. I like where your head's at.
I was talking to his dad about it last night. I was just like, man, he's just everywhere. He hustles so well. Just persistent on the defense. Never gives you a break.
Yeah, he's got great sport IQ. Just he feels space really well on the court and on the soccer field. Brentley Terry dribbles it off his foot, able to get it back. Farley wanted the 3. Bowen closes out on him.
Oh.
Farley tried the last time, this time successful in throwing it in the backcourt. And ball back to the Cougars.
If you don't succeed the first time, try again.
Well, that's partly Farley's fault, but it's also, as the top guy, you need to be flexing high to receive that ball away from space as you rip.
Oh, man.
Horton wants another one.
He gets it. That's 3 in a row. Oh.
Cougars on a 19-2 run here in the third quarter.
Yeah, that slow second quarter, kind of wonder what was going on with our team a little bit.
I would love to know what the instruction was from the sideline, because one thing you can say about this Cougars squad is they're obedient. And I often tell the guards on the varsity, you need to be less obedient.
Do you know any of the guards personally?
No.
Okay. I don't think Ben knows how to not be obedient.
What Coach Harrell told him one day in practice is, you need to stop taking me so literally. Coach Harrell's basically the Trump of the Cougars,
I don't think he would appreciate that.
You don't think so?
I like Titus's awareness. You talked about Titus' awareness. I mean, he how many games do you see that we get a steal with like 2-3 seconds left and nobody knows how much time's left on the clock?
Yeah.
So he got that steal and turned him immediately around and just slung it one-handed down there. That's awareness.
Yeah, and I'll admit I had no idea what the clock was. I was just over here chatting away.
You were comparing Steve Harrell to Trump.
To Donald J. Trump.
Donald J. Trump, yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty good comparison.
Steve, my friend, that is not a comparison I am making.
No, but so they get into this mode where they want to be real deliberate. And that's what we were talking about earlier is how can you be deliberate without losing your intensity?
Yeah.
How can you be deliberate by not looking into space with the ball, but instead be deliberate by making the next quick pass?
Yeah.
You know, anticipating where the next pass, and I've seen that out here tonight still, is that, you know, yes, you're saying about driving. Yes, drive to the basket, but it needs to be in an order. It can't be drive, pass, drive, pass, drive, pass. It needs to be drive, pass, kick, drive.
Right.
You need to swing it before you drive.
Well, yeah, and that's what I'm just seeing. I'm seeing the drive. Wow, good shot. The drive capability of our players, and I'm like, man, you know, one more step in.
Yeah, I think if we just give it one more pass before we make that drive, then we're getting all the way to the basket rather than getting stuck into the double.
Nice.
Good ball by Bowen inside
Nice.
to Brueggemann. Brueggemann with a soft touch. That looked like a little homage to Caleb Quaddy.
That sky hook there. Oh, that kid's going to shoot it again.
Farley from Purdy range. Good, he gets the offensive rebound but can't finish.
Good ball transition.
Clevenger back to Horton.
Nice
Into
find.
the corner for Bowen. Bowen drives in, steps through for Clevenger.
Oh.
Okay, so that's an example right there. If once Clevenger doesn't take the three, it should have been a pass rather than a drive.
Right. Well, the thing I see Nolan. He's a good player. He's young. He's developing, but he brings the ball down. And so that last time he got the rebound, he got it up top after making a good rebound. Then he brought the ball down where those guards could just grab at it. That's what
Was that a foul on the?
I was on number 32.
4:45 left in the fourth quarter.
Oh man, 4 in a row
Three-pointer for Horton.
4 in a row. This kid's on fire. He's smiling. You can see it. He's happy, man. He's feeling good about it tonight.
Over to Young on the right side. Picks up the dribble. Back over to Terry. Farley. Back to Terry. Down low.
Good read.
For the brother. Stolen away by the Cougars. Clevenger all the way to the glass.
Oh, yeah, through contact. Who initiated that contact?
I think the Clev did.
Clev? Clev? Yeah, that's not it. We'll find something. The Clev. Oh, another good steal by Nolan.
Good bounce pass to Hinderleiter.
Oh.
Trying to give Brueggemann an assist.
He's looking for some almonds.
Bowen over to Clevenger for the open three.
Oh, oh, nice.
Young can't control the initial rebound, and
man.
Bowen knocks it away. Got to bounce back to the Cavaliers. Not before a nice effort by Bowen to.
Yeah, I've really appreciated seeing his development over the course of the season after missing all of last year injured. Had a great 8th grade season, then missed last year, and so I feel like he's getting his strength and his speed. And I say that he's limping on the sideline, but.
Yeah, he's been having ankle issues, and as he's getting back to full strength, he's kind of had some hiccups.
There's a little discussion there as he looks down and sees his feet. We got a substitution here.
Running clock now. 31-point lead for the Cougars. Goody looks in for Young. Deflected by Crumrine. Smathers there for the steal. Finds Reether out ahead. Reether, good angle to get to the basket.
Man, these guys done a great job tonight on their layups. Again, through the contact. Those are not easy because you're off balance.
Smathers steals. Euro step and leaves it for Reether to finish.
Nice. That was good find by Smathers as he's coming through that action.
30-5 run here in the second half. Anthony Terry.
Well, you had to say that, Brian. Now it ended.
Into the corner for Smathers.
I don't know what our JV boys record is this year.
We have one loss. We lost to Rush early.
Okay.
Last I looked, they had Norwood as a loss, but that's incorrect. They had that backwards. I don't know if they've corrected that yet.
Okay. And this really is a good team. One of the things that is great about the depth that we have in our high school team, both JV and varsity, is that we can field full teams, which matters in like the JV tournament from this past weekend. You know, usually you're kind of robbing the players. Oh, man. At least when I was coaching JV, I always felt like, you know, we'd get to the championship game and then, you know, I'd have to lose 2-3 of my JV starters.
Yeah, we were thinking about that as well, that the two JV players that are on varsity, Brandon and Barrett, you know, they typically do get minutes, but they knew they weren't going to get minutes on Saturday because they had 2 games of JV. And it really, they're getting minutes to get them minutes on varsity rather than because we need them.
Right. So it's cool that they were able to come out and then, you know, win that JV tournament against a couple of strong physical teams.
Kiggers showboating for the last 30 seconds.
Showboating.
I hate this where you hot dog and hold the ball for 30 seconds. Like, play the game. Come on. That's why we're here.
Well, yeah.
We got 6-minute quarters. We're going to spend the last 30 seconds holding the ball.
There's a little, you know, what's the sportsmanship etiquette here? When you're up 32, do you push it through and get a couple more, or, you know?
I mean, what's 50-18 versus 52-18?
Yeah.
It's not like we're on the verge of 100.
Right. Right.
If you don't want to score, take a shot and give them the ball.
Also, we had an injury. I didn't know. Got kid in the boot.
Oh yeah. That's Grant Hernando.
Okay.
All right, well, we'll go ahead and send you through the second half recap of the JV game. Evan Horton lighting it up.
Yeah, 4 threes in a row.
We'll go ahead and start a new stream for the girls game. So give me a few minutes to get that set, and then we'll be back. I have the sheet, but I don't remember. Was the senior ceremony between the girls and boys game?
It's now.
It's right now. Okay.
It's now.